Hi everybody, welcome back to the Technologist Workshop. Glad to have you back. So we're going to do From Nope to Dope edition number 4 today. It's going to be fairly quick. I'm trying to speed these up a little bit. So let's get started. So if you haven't seen this before, what I'm doing is I'm taking images that have been taken in our clinics, and we're going to critique them and kind of see what we need to do to make that image better, okay, and passable. So most of the images I put up there is an image that I would redo, just so you know that up front. And this is nothing against anybody that's taking these images. If you recognize an image that you took, this is just for learning, that's all. You guys are doing a great job. Keep up the good work. All right, let's get started. So here we've got a right shoulder. I can get that to switch over. There we go. And it's pretty obvious what we've got going on with this image. Okay, it's actually a really nice x-ray. Contrast is good. We're collimated really nice. We could be a little bit tighter vertically, but it's a good image. It's marked properly. We know that it's an AP. Somebody put AP on there, which is great. We just got something in the way. Okay, we've got a necklace, and we also have, it looks like a pullover zipper here, plus a zipper head, and another zipper here, plus something down here. So it's really important that when we go to x-ray somebody that we remove all the jewelry from the area that we're trying to x-ray, right? So if we take this picture, we accidentally forget to take the necklace off. We need to take that necklace off and have them take their hoodie off and take the image again, because we don't want anything in the way of what we're looking at. And some people may argue that, well, it's up around their neck, there's nothing in the way of the shoulder girdle, but we do have a little bit right there that's hitting the scapula right there. The scapula is part of the shoulder view. But when we do take images, we look at the entire picture, not just the area that we're looking at, right? So if there was an incidental finding up here on rib number 2, we wouldn't be able to see it because there is a necklace in the way. So anyway, so in order to rectify that, here's our next picture. You can see that it's a great picture as well. Everything that we need to see on a shoulder is visible and demonstrated, but we don't have the necklace in the way or the pullover zipper in the way. Okay, everything looks really nice. This is a nice AP shoulder, very nice. So let's just skip on to the next one here. Okay, here we have a humerus. Again, the contrast of the picture is really nice. Positioning is good. The markers are great. Good job. But we've cut off the head of the humerus right here. Okay, and that's one of the main areas we look at when we take a humerus X-ray. When somebody breaks the humerus, it's usually up there around the neck of the humerus or the ball of the humerus. So, what do we need to do to fix this picture? Obviously, we need to bring our image up a little bit, so we include the ball of the humerus, right? We want to be able to see the entire humerus, elbow joint all the way up to the glenoid fossa up here, where the humerus goes up into the glenoid. So here is what it should look like. Okay, here we have a left humerus. The entire humerus is demonstrated. We've got the elbow joint down here. We've got the shoulder joint up here where the ball of the humerus fits into the glenoid fossa right here. And we're actually able to see the clavicle come across and meet with the acromion along with the can't remember what that's called, coracoid process right there. Anyway, it's marked with the left. It's a beautiful picture. That is what we need to see on an AP humerus. So if we take our picture, we get this, we're missing the head of the humerus. We need to retake that picture. We're going to move our centering up a little bit, and we're going to include the head of the humerus. Okay, so good job. All right, now what's up with this picture right here? You know, it's actually not a bad hand picture. Collimation is fairly good. Contrast is good. We're able to see what we need to see. We're able to see a third of the radius and ulna. Also, we're able to see all 5 digits all the way to the end. So, what's the problem here? It's marked. You know, some people look at that and say, "Hey, what's wrong with that?" It's just annotated incorrectly. Okay, remember when we take a wrist or a hand, fingers need to be up. Okay, we want to see that picture in front of us with the fingers up. Nothing against the picture itself, it's just annotated wrong. Okay, this is what we need to see right here, is the picture, the fingers up, right? We're still able to see what we need to see. We're able to see the distal radius and distal ulna right here. Of course, the carpal bones, metacarpals, and phalanges all the way out to the distal end. It's marked very well with the left. Contrast is good. But I hope you guys are understanding what I'm saying about annotation. I have a video out in my catalog that talks about image annotation as far as hanging images correctly. So if you get something, and you'll get to the point where you'll say, "Ooh, that doesn't look right, what's wrong?" You'll know that it's upside down, right? It's a right, but it actually looks like an upside down left. So it's all you got to do at that point. You don't need to retake the image during the post-processing. Just hit the turn image button, and it's going to turn that image around for you and make it look like that. Okay. Now remember, when you do take a hand, you just stick your hand out in front of you, and that's what it needs to look like. If it's a left hand, that's what it looks like. Thumb coming out right here, and then fingers all the way down to number 5. But yeah, you know, today's little session here was fairly easy. I just want you guys to get in the habit of scrutinizing your images and make sure that, one, there's no objects in the image that aren't supposed to be there. Okay. 2, we want to be able to see the entire body part that we are imaging. You know, both ends of the object need to be visible like that. Okay. And no artifacts or anything like that. And then if we take a picture and it comes out upside down, and we know that needs to be annotated right side up, it's just as easy as hitting a button and we can make it look like that. Okay. But yeah, anyway, I left this little picture down here at the bottom. There was a young lady in Lewiston that sent me this. She did an oblique hand, bilateral hand, and she actually made a heart out of it, which I thought was kind of cool. Anyway, I meant to get this out right around Valentine's Day, but that didn't happen. But anyway, kind of neat picture. Anyway, thanks for stopping by today. Like I said, I'm going to try and shorten these up a little bit so it doesn't take quite so much of your time. I hope you're enjoying these. I hope you're learning from them and really taking to heart what I'm saying and getting into the habit of scrutinizing the images that you do take. And as always, I'm available all the time. A lot of times I don't pick up right away because I'm doing something else, but I will call you back as soon as I possibly can. I do get lots and lots of calls every day from people that need help with x-ray things, and that's why I'm here, guys. Never hesitate to call me. If you have any questions, even if you're not taking the image and you have a question about the questions that I send out every Monday and Wednesday, or the videos, or any videos that I have put out in the past, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. I really enjoy talking about this stuff, and I want people to do a great job. Our patients, that they deserve to get the best images they can when they come to us. So anyway, thanks guys. We will see you next week with the next edition. Okay. Have a great night, guys. See ya.